I don't particularly need a leadership buff that I can cast, because everyone's very loyal to Azhag and his mighty mystic powers. But you have to get it on the way to the stuff after it. Shame has also got a level up, so let's get the final rank of Brainburster, reducing the cooldown by half, and reducing the costs of casting it, because I cast it all the time. Rank of Evasion 2. And a new spell, the Foot of Gork. The shaman implores the sky with wild gesticulations. The mighty green foot of the Orc god descends to crush the foe.
This magic is real.
Goblin Great Shaman. Let's get him his Inspiring Presence, 4 experience per turn, and Aura Leadership Effect. Finally, we can upgrade the capital in our first province, which would be neat. Or... no, actually, I'm going to level up the one that has the landmark in it. Yeah. That's more my jam. Still got plenty to go before we're bankrupt, but obviously not looking great there. I think that will do for our turn. They're in march stance, so they're not engaging, but they are going home. Vampires took a town near the doors. Interesting.
Who should we attack? It can't. Nasty magic's ready.
We're gonna leap back over the mountains. Under the mountains. And then start heading towards the dwarf territory with a 16.
I am true power.
Goblin Big Boss. Underhanded ploys and strategy are the preferred tactics for Goblin Big Bosses. Although fighting is still an option, it is one that is typically left to the especially desperate.
Alright, I'm off.
The crowd's whispering.
He's now part of my crew.
Azhag is here. Into motion.
Anything you say.
Get this lad some more troops. Couple of regular goblin archers, I think. And a unit of snarlings. That'll bring me up to, well, I think that's 13 even with those included. It's not great for a while, but it'll have to do. I'm going to pick up the leadership for all goblin units at a cost of 4,000. I might just pick that up later. Let's get the walls in place and the pile of shiny stuff in place. See what Vlad's thinking about.
I am the mighty Greenskins. What doth thou wish to discuss?
Hey, Vlad, can I have some cash? Nice. Not that much though. I'm begging for 301 teeths.
It is done.
I have a gift for you. Best not to refuse and repeat the tragedy of Macbeth. A little bit of humour in there. Macbeth. Okay, that'll keep us away from bankruptcy for a little bit longer.
Troops may be exchanged between armies in the field if necessary. Have your forces rendezvous in order to transfer warriors between them. Then let the wars continue.
It's true. You can click on this guy, click on that guy, and trade troops between them. It's just something you can do. Start sneaking on over with a second army. Put them into the camp as well. And just for a little bit of security, let's walk our two armies within range of each other. So it needs to be there at least to be in its circle of influence, which will allow them to reinforce like you've seen. Let's have a bit of a shimmy on down this way. Just going to start off with the early terrain. Let's not poke the bear too hard. Ah, -13 a turn. I like that. The faction that used to live here, the Chaos one, the Norskins, they are dead. Kislev has regained her borders. Nothing else of note to really think about. If these are the forces I'm going with, I can now declare my war. All Greenskins want to fight for the most successful tribe. Once you have earned enough reputation, you can issue a call to war and target any visible faction. Your armies will then be joined by extra mobs, and that will help your war raise or occupy the target's capital in return for a trophy and rewards.
The living green tidal wave of destruction crests, ready to sweep over your ill-fated victims. Choose your mark, and a trophy shall await you in their capital to claim once it is raised or occupied.
So, this 199 means, like, out of the 270 whatever factions left, they are 199th. So they're not doing well, so they won't give us an amazing trophy. But they are my enemy, and they are near, and if I wanted to do it against anyone else, I'd have to declare war on someone else. So the only other option would be to score higher by going for this guy, but unfortunately this guy is starting to really gain power, and I don't think I can just destroy this within 20 turns. You've got like a time limit for it. So I'm thinking we'll just get the small trophy for attacking the guy that we're already at war with, and dedicate it to the melee one, which is Gork. 10% extra weapon strength for everybody. And any smaller war bosses that aren't the special one have Big War instead of War during battle, for a massive extra 40 melee attack. There are a few things more blood-curdling than the sight of a green tide of a war. In full flow, save for an even bigger war, of course. Bam! 20 turns to destroy Cadron for a trophy that will grant us, until we take another trophy, 5% minus cost for buildings, 4% more weapon strength faction-wide. The only good stunty, dwarf, is a dead stunty, or a dying stunty who tells you where to find his mates. They kind of misquoted, I think, some of that. That should read, the only thing better than a dead stunty is a dying stunty who tells you where to find his mates, I think is the proper quote. So, all of our armies now have this extra yellowy bar next to the green bar, where we can see that, as I said, because we had 16, it has a cap of 16. For a war army, these guys have flocked to the battle to follow us, including some units I can't hire, Goblin Wolf Chariots. This has happened for all of our different armies. Azhag has 20 that can follow him. Slows our movement speed a little, by the way, having this war, but never mind about that. Azhag's got some extra orcs and goblins following him.